Welcome to Debunk Kenya, the channel where we bust myths and bring facts. Most Kenyan celebrities are not rich at all, and this does not come as a surprise to any sober viewer. They mostly hype their wealth and go on a bragging spree at any opportunity. Most celebrities' lifestyle is nothing but smoke and mirrors for the public. They mostly show off to the public to make people think they are wealthy. However, one must keep in mind that there are a few Kenyan celebrities and known personalities who are actually rich even by world standards. These people may be just but a handful, but you can tell they are rich not by what they say but by WHSTWC. Wealth is not about what you say but actually what you are financially capable of undertaking. The few wealthy celebrities we know will undertake projects and create asset bases that are solid and generate wealth for them for years to come. But the last thing they will never do is to brag publicly on how much they spend on trivial things. One problem with our local Kenyan stars is that they equate their acclaim to fame with financial success. Once a celebrity has become moderately famous for whatever reason, they tend to think that the public also thinks that they are equally rich. Yet in most cases the public is usually concerned with your talent or the lack of it thereof. The celebrities will, in an attempt to inflate their importance, show the public that they are actually making money and are very successful in their career. This surprisingly is even common amongst new entrants into the music industry. Occasionally, politicians are considered celebrities. These, we must say, are usually rich, even though we must emphasize that their sources of wealth include but are not limited to corruption, embezzlement, and thuggery, just to mention but a few vices. They are not known to be the cleanest of humans when it comes to moral behavior, but that's a story for another video. So let us take a look at just a few celebrities who may claim to be wealthy but in reality may not be as rich as they would want you to believe. These are people who may purposely try to paint a false image of their financial capacity. Ringtone is one celebrity who always wants to rub it in everyone's face that he has money. He keeps bringing up his ownership of homes in posh estates, the cars that he drives, the hotels he dines in, and the fine things he has in life. Ringtone tried to buy Zari a Range Rover some years back, and Zari turned down the offer. This is because, unlike many people, Zari could see through the fact that this boy was only stunting. The number plate was a paper-typed and printed the name Zari. This was a dead giveaway that Ringtone could not even afford to give away such a car. Funny enough, with all the supposed wealth, Ringtone has failed to get a woman to wife. This is most likely because he has a vile attitude that no lady can put up with the rest of her life. Not to mention that the man is a born-again gospel artist. Ringtone has no money, he is only in showbiz. Kenyans the Don is another vocal celebrity who will not hesitate to remind you of how wealthy he is anytime he gets the opportunity to do so. The man who calls himself Booga will tell us how he is making millions by the day and how he is a billionaire. But there are a few things that are off with Kenyan. Kenyan claims he inherited money from his grandmother, but no one knows what his grandmother used to do. Worse still, Kenyan cannot point to any solid thing that we can say gives him money conventionally. He is always full of sweet tales but no hard facts. Whenever someone famous is splashing a lot but cannot account for their source of money properly, then you know that the man is either into money laundering or is just into shady businesses that are not legal, so they try to call themselves entrepreneur. These are businessmen who do no business but will tell you they are investors. Diana and Bahati take the next spot in the list. No one can deny that these two always show us how they live a lavish life. Their lives are for the public to see and aspire to live up to the standard of the Bahatis. However, one must note with concern that rich folks value privacy a lot. They tend to keep the public away from their personal affairs because they know how negatively publicity impacts business dealings. The Bahatis, we are sure, are not poor, but they are not as wealthy as they would have you believe. They will display all the good things in their lives, from Dubai holiday to intimate moments between themselves, because that's the best they have to offer. No rich man can ever show the public his bedroom or the private moments with his wife. This is only done by attention seekers who know the public is gullible and will believe everything they are told without questioning any of these celebrity claims. Malamwa is another knockoff in a long line of shady show-off celebrities. The man came from humble beginnings, but as usual pride takes over after a while. He has done a few gigs here and there, but we know they are not worth millions of Kenya money. After a season of fame, he thought it would be wise to boast about money. He started posting videos of himself with words of cash. Naturally, you can tell that the monies he is showing off do not belong to him, but he would have you believe that they do. For Malamwa, it's both stupidity and backwardness talking, and not money. Another show-off in this line of fakers is none other than Vera Sidika herself. Vera came to the limelight through the punit video called You Guy, in which she was a video vixen. Her large behind is what made people very much fascinated with her. But there is always a problem when your career is propelled by your buttocks and not your brain. This means you cannot think in most cases and will do stupid things thinking you are coming off as cool or dope, but in reality you are just being daft. Apart from flaunting hefty bill and starting a salon and barber shop that later relocated to Mombasa but ultimately doesn't do well, Vera is not a businesswoman. She will show you heavy spending, yes, but she can never show you the money source. Vera will show you the big life, and true, she does live well, but hers is the flake money that will disappear with one flick. Don't fall for her hype and lavish stuff, it's all smoke and mirrors. Uncle Willie Paul would not miss from this list. Another clout chaser that was initially a gospel musician but backslid like his friend Bahati and now makes a decent living singing secular music but would want you to think that he is money itself. Get it right that Willie Paul is not poor. But you should also know that he is not as rich as he tries to make people think he is. In reality, these stars are mostly doing fine in life like the average middle-class Kenyan, and so is Willie Paul. But he will show you when he is buying a car, he will show you when he is buying land, and he will show you when he is helping out someone. But these are usually things other average people do but are silent about because they are normal things. However, Pose always drives his car without the front number plate and threatened to pull out his gun over a parking dispute, so we wonder if the government of the day is even working. Oga Obaina, who for your information has no affiliation to Nigeria at all, has always given people the impression that he is a financial rock. The former radio presenter has painted this rosy picture that his finances are astute and better than you think. The famous man staged a make-believe war with the comedian cam show of Mr. Eric Omondi over who is richer than who. The truth is that they two have their finances together and do live pretty decent lives that many would like to live. But they tend to hype their financial status to an impractical level. They will always show you the big things they have and do. They will show you things they don't even own to impress you and make you think they are bigger than they actually are. In a nutshell, celebrities are never anything as rich as they want you to think in a lot of cases. They too have financial problems and issues that they will never show you. They have school fees balances they haven't paid, they have debts they have not sorted, they have taxes they have not yet paid, and they have tons of issues they have not shown you. For more videos like this, like and subscribe to the channel. This is Debunk Kenya, thanks for watching.